Canto 12. The plot. The death of the dragon is announced by the watchman on the tower of the city, and Yuna's parents, the king and queen, accompanied by a great throng, come forth rejoicing at their deliverance. The knight and Yuna are conducted with great honors into the palace. On the eve of their betrothal, Archimago suddenly appears as Deuce's messenger and claims the knight. Their wicked attempt is frustrated, and the pair are happily betrothed. After a long time spent in Yuna's society, the knight sets out to engage in the further service of the Faerie Queene. 2. The allegory, holiness, by conquering the devil, frees the whole human race from the tyranny of sin. It is embarrassed by the unexpected appearance of the consequences of its past sins, but makes a manly confession. In spite of hypocritical intrigues, Archimago and false slanders, Deuce, holiness is united to truth, thus forming a perfect character. The champion of the church militant responds cheerfully to the calls of duty and honor. 2. Reformed England, having destroyed the brutal power of Rome, is firmly united to the truth in spite of the intrigues of the Pope to win it back to allegiance. It then goes forth against the King of Spain in obedience to the command of Queen Elizabeth. 3. Vere the main sheta, shift the mainsail, bare up with the land, direct the ship toward land. 25. Out of Hund at once. 43. Of tall young men. An allusion to Queen Elizabeth's pensioners, a band of the tallest and handsomest young men of the best families and fortunes that could be found, Wharton. All hable arms to SOW&D, all proper to wield arms. 57. To the maydens, to the accompaniment of the maiden's timbrels. 71. In her self-resemblance well be Siani, looking well in her resemblance to her proper self, i.e. a king's daughter. 73. The Ariaskall many, the crowd of common people. 116. Of great name, of great celebrity, i.e. value. 117. Fitting purpose frame, held fitting conversation. 14. Kitchen and Percival think this whole passage a clever compliment to the parsimony of the Queen's court. 161. That proud Paynim king, probably a reference to Philip of Spain. 168. Nor doen undo, nor undo what has been done. 173. In sort as, even as. 205. All were she, although she had been. In place, in various places. 313. Bait. In Spenser's time, bear-baiting was a favorite pastime of the people and received royal patronage. 328. The houseling fire, the sacramental fire. Spenser seems here to have in mind, not the Christian housel or Eucharist, but the Roman marriage rites with their symbolic fire and water. 347. Trinall triplicities, the threefold three orders of the celestial hierarchy according to the scholastic theologians. They were as follows: 1 seraphim, cherubim, thrones; 2 dominations, virtues, powers; 3 princedoms, archangels, and angels. Cf. Dante's Paradiso, 28, Tasso's Jerusalem Delivered, 1896, and Milton's Paradise Lost, 5, 748. 375. Her tackles spent, her worn-out rigging. Questions and topics. Canto 12. 1. Contrast the tone of this canto with the preceding two. 2. When does Spenser drop into a lighter, humorous vein? 3. Find allusions to 16th century customs, e.g. that of sitting on rush-strewn floors. 4. How was the Redcrosse Knight received by the king? 5. Compare Yuna's costume with that described in the first canto. Why this chain? 6. What hint of the significance of her name in 21? 7. What is the effect of Archimago's appearance? For dramatic surprise, 8. What is the effect of Deuce's letter? Suspense of fear, 9. Observe the confusion of Christian and pagan rites in this canto. 10. Where does Spenser make happy use of maritime figures? 11. Explain the allegory of this canto.